The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you'll level it a whole bunch.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down. That's caught at the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they're going to be set with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's the design keeper. It's Richardson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson getting out to his left. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But geez, you couldn't start any better.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Pulled in at the 20. I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throw their early lead to 13.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look, how middle field open or close. Look, a single eye or two eye. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble, and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield front. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him around 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They'll go play action. Pass cut, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And he will get the first as they touch him down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Okay, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Richardson back to throw. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Ocampo. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. So he'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you can tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
The Bengals 15-yard line.
They're throwing it. Headed out right. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Mitchell up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Finds him over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down, Broncos.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes on the right side. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Back to the air following that pick 6. He finds Ward. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down to the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes again. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 1-score game before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Pioneer.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 8 brings up 2nd and 18 at the 11-yard line.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Ty Zettner in punt formation.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos
To throw here on 1st down. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Trying for the touchdown. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass it down close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Honest Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
18, ready. 18, ready.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson escapes the pocket. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
A Lamar Hunt trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
He rolls to his right. He's got it over the middle. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys. He couldn't find the end zone first, second, or even third in goal.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They're going play action. Caught near the sideline. And they don't get any help on this second down. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Air it out on third. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, Kay, the game that they put together, surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First down throw here from Richardson. Okonkwo brings it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now run. This is Mitchell. On the move past the 40. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds a man right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut out left. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 3rd quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Interception of the season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff here to Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play. He's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
His return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 62 yards. That's good for the Broncos. 1st down.
Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This is Mitchell. It's a cut to the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's Mitchell again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. It's inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores, 13 points at the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Let's take this at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Here's a throw. Buying some time right. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
60 back. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Richardson back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Catch made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right, you get special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the 4th set for the game right there brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Put the body on the line for his team. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He's going to throw this one. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now it's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And they pick him up again. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Richardson now. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. The give now to Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. In the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals with a 13-point lead.
70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So they'll decline this and take the results. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Warriors 70. Ready,
Play fake, it's Richardson. Headed out right. He intercepts it, that is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Throwing from his own end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are tackled quickly on that return. 5 yards shy of a pick 6. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual intercept.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Trying to throw this from the gun. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. High out wide. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So the penalty makes this try even easier for them. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off bringing pressure, and it's blocked.
I could feel that anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dude, that type of play is so doggone impressive. Not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos make it an 11-point ball game.
Broncos 70.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
The kickoff.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. intended target there was Torrey Horton. So that brings up second down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Broncos get it.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. The defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Fails to find his running back. And it's going to be second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout. And thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. So even though it's not officially over, this probably just to get the final score a couple points closer. Here he goes, one final shot. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.